Alright guys, so some pretty interesting things were released or announced yesterday, I should say. Mayfex announced some pretty cool figures that I'll get to in another video, but Hot Toys actually announced today their Thor Love and Thunder Thor figure from this is the set of armor that is got a lot of the blue and gold in it. I'm not a huge fan of the armor, but I thought the figure looks pretty good, so I figured we'd go ahead and take a look at it and see what it's all about. I do want to see. I'm looking forward to see if they announce a Thor that has kind of like the fur around his neck from Thor: Love and Thunder. That one I would get because I'm really liking this new Thor head sculpt. But we'll get into that right here. So let me actually move this down right over there so we have enough room. Right, first up here we have the deluxe version, which you can see here that they've added these lightning effects to the, it looks like they're on the eyes, as well as on the discs on his chest, so that's pretty cool. There's actual lightning effects that they added, like, in post, so that's not a part of the figure, obviously, but Hot Toys version of this armor actually makes it look pretty good, but in the movie I'm just not a huge fan of it so far. I don't like what I'm seeing when it comes to the helmet, covering the face and stuff like that, and it's just too bright and stuff. My favorite Thor outfits are the Thor outfit that he wears at the beginning of Ragnarok, and then his Thor 1 and then the first Avengers Thor. That's my favorite Thor outfit. My least favorite is probably Infinity War and Endgame, just because it's so bland looking. But they're still alright suits. This is too much in my opinion. I just can't get behind it. But Hot Toys did a really good job making it look very sharp and shiny, and it looks pretty good. The cape looks alright. Again, this is a deluxe version, so we'll switch over to the other version here in a second. But you can see the lightning effects around the wrists. The gold on the arms looks pretty good. And then here's a shot of what the regular one would look like, but this is still the deluxe version. You can see you got the bare arms. They're the jointless. Well, they're not jointless, but they're the seamless bare arms, so that looks pretty good. And this new head sculpt I really like, so that's pretty sharp. And you can see right down here the pants. His pants look very similar to what he wore in Infinity War and Endgame. So there's not much differences there other than the color. But I really do like this new Thor head. I think that's the best that they've done. I'd really like the Endgame one as well, but this one looks really good. I like this. So we'll see how that translates to figure form when it's released. I mean, yeah, I think Hot Toys did a pretty good job with this. I do like it, because I really do want to get a Thor figure in the collection. I would love to see them redo the first Avengers Thor or Avengers 1 Thor. I mean, the Thor from the Avengers 1 or Thor from Thor 1. I would love to see either one of those, especially since they're redoing Loki. I'd love to see Thor from the first Avengers. But this looks pretty good. You get a lot of the different colors in there. It looks like it's, I don't know, it looks pretty good. I'm just not a huge fan of this outfit. So if we want to carry over here to the standard edition, that head sculpt looks really good. I really do like it. Stormbreaker looks pretty good as well. But I'm really liking that head sculpt. So I am a little bit, it is a little bit weird to me that they're doing a deluxe version and a standard version, because you get all these lightning effects with the standard edition. So the only difference between this and the deluxe is the chainmail arms and then the head. So I feel like they could have just done that. And you also, with the standard edition, you get this rubble base, so I feel like everything could have just been in one figure. I don't understand why there had to have been a deluxe and a regular, but it's not that big of a deal, I guess. You can see he's got the split cut boot design. I do have a few Hot Toys in my collection right now. I have 5 Hot Toys, and I would like to do videos on them. It's just the setup that I have right now doesn't allow for me to have everything in camera. I need to have a bigger setup in order to be able to show off everything properly in a review. So hopefully we get there soon. I have an idea for some lighting that I want to get to make the reviews better and more well lit. So hopefully that can be done sooner than later. But this guy looks pretty good. I probably won't pick him up. Like I said, if they do the one with the fur, that one I would be more inclined to pick up than this one. But he does have the flight stand, so that's pretty nice. The base looks all right. He looks pretty good, I guess. I do like that. I think Hot Toys did a pretty good job with this overall, but that being said, if you guys liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And until next time, true believers.